Hi, welcome lads and lasses. This is episode 2 of Castle Kitchen, and today we're going to be making a Boxty from Ireland. Now, what is Boxty, you might say? Boxty is potato pancakes, if you don't know that. Potato pancakes are a staple in Ireland. Now, it's going to be very simple to make these potato pancakes. These potato pancakes are, well, potato. So, all you're gonna need is a few ingredients. That's about it. Alright, lots and lassies. Let's all go and make these potatoes and make this alright sunny sunshine day. Hey! That's about it. That's all I got for you. Alright, now that you got enough of my false impression of maybe a really bad Irish accent. Anyway, now I'm gonna tell you what you're gonna need right here. Simple enough. You're gonna need 1 egg. Just one. And just a quick reminder, we're only making half of the actual recipe. Don't worry, I'll show you in the photos of the full amount that you'll need for the whole recipe, but we're only using half for our purposes. So, we're still gonna need 1 egg though. We are gonna need some sneezing powder, some bone powder, and some spoiled milk. That's what you're going to need to just mix things around. Now the potatoes you're going to need right over here. So you got 2 types I'm going to use. We're going to use a russet potato, and we're going to use a golden potato. Now the reason this is much smaller is simply I don't have a large one currently. They only sell large bags of golden potatoes, but we're gonna have enough of these to equal about, one large gold potato. So, anyway, reason I have 2 types is simple enough. The russet, I'm going to shred. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna need shredded potato. So we're gonna shred this one, and this one we're gonna chop up. And we're going to boil, and then we're going to mash it. So this is going to be our mashed potato. So we have mashed, and we have shredded potato. And then we're going to combine the 2. And that's how you get, along with all this other stuff, that's how you get Boxty. Simple enough. So, with that ado, we're going to move on ahead to peeling our potatoes, boiling our potatoes, mashing our potatoes, and shredding. Don't forget about the shredding. All fun things of torture. Anyway, let's get started. We're going to take our potatoes that we talked about, not starting with this one. This one, if you start it too early, it's going to kind of oxidize, so it's going to turn a weird, pinkish color. Russets do that. We're going to start with our golden because we need to get these boiling. Now, we're going to boil these for 15 minutes. So what you're going to do is, after you wash these, I already pre-washed them, you're going to take a fork, stick it right in there, and then you get our peeler, and you're going to peel away. Now, me personally, I don't like the skin, but that's just a personal flavor. Anyone else, you could keep the skin if you want. It's not like the end of the world that you keep the skin. Me personally, I don't like the skin, like I said, so there's that. We're going to give you a quick example after we finish peeling this one, what I mean by cutting it up. There we go. I think that's about good enough. Alright. Now that we got it all peeled up, we're going to go over here and grab our knife. knife. Now, we're going to take our potato right here. And so we're going to take our potato over here now, and we're going to slice it into these thick chunks, thick slices. We're going to cut it into these thick slices right here. Cut this into 4s. That's pretty much about it. You do this with, like I said, one large version of these, not all these little small ones. So, alright. So now after we chopped up our potatoes, as you can see, we put them in cold water in our pot here. We don't want to put them in during boiling water. That's not how you do it. This is the secret how you get really soft, mashable potatoes. We're going to set that right on our stovetop right here. And we're going to let that boil for 15 minutes, like I said earlier. And there's not much to it. Once that's done, we'll pull it out. We'll dry them. And we'll proceed to mash them. Alright, it's been 15 minutes and our potatoes are done. I'll take them off our... Let some cold water run. Drain our potatoes. Let these dry off, and once they dry off, then we're going to put them in our bowl and mash them. Alright, now that we got our potatoes all dried, we're going to add our milk, spoiled milk right there. Then we're going to take our masher. Just mash away. And make sure you get that milk well blended in there as you mash around. I think that's about it. Doesn't take much. Probably take a little bit longer once we put the full recipe in there. Now we could go ahead and shred after we peel our russet potato over here. So let's go ahead and take care of that now. Just gonna peel away until you get all that skin off. Now again, you could keep the skin on if you want. We're gonna reuse our strainer here. Simply is once we shred this, you can get the words out of my mouth, but anyway, we're going to shred this using our shredder. We're going to shred it into our strainer here, and the reason we're doing that is we're going to squeeze our shred bits, the juices out of it, get them drier, so that way when we go to mix it with this, it's not so moist, it doesn't add extra moisture to it, blah 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 blah. So now you take your russet potato here and you just shred away. Alright, so now that we shredded this down to basically nothing, we're just gonna toss this. This is too thick for our purposes. There's not much more we can do with that. So now that we got all of our shredded potato,
Take our spatula here, take it over to our sink over here. We're going to just squeeze our juices out. Alright, now that we strained our shredded potatoes, we're going to go ahead and mix our, pour in our bone powder here. A little bit of our sneezing powder. And add our shredded potatoes. And don't worry about the different color than it was. That's what I talked about, the oxidization of the russet potatoes. It tends to does that, chemical reaction, that sort of thing. Throw in our boiled milk. And add our 1 egg. Alright, now it's pretty much done mixed up. It's very much like, well, making pancakes. You got your batter here. Yeah, that's pretty well blended now. Now we're going to take this. Alright, we've already got our pan preheated. Set down our batter right here. Take a little bit of our animal fat here. Swirl it around. There. Get all that right on there. Right. We're gonna grab our spoon here, like we talked about earlier. Gonna take a decent spoonful about it. There we go. Make sure I grab a good spoonful. Spread that out flat like pancake. Perfect. Now we set this to low heat, about number 3. So a little bit below medium. We're gonna cook this about, I would say it takes about 5-8 minutes, somewhere in there. Pancakes should be basically done. So we got a nice gold color on this side. Flip it over. Nice brown color on this side. That's all you do. And then we set that aside. And then we just grab our batter. As long as you have some animal fat left in the bottom, it doesn't really matter too much. But you add another scoopful of it. There we are. A little bit more of that one. There we go. Now just spread it around like before. Simple as that. And rinse and repeat. This is the easiest way to make Boxty. Alright, bonus round. We're gonna take Alright, bonus round. We're gonna take some molded Wisconsin milk. And we're gonna put that right in our batter over here. Give it a quick mix. That should be good enough. Alright, grab a good sized spoonful of this. This is gonna come out great. Adds a whole new flavor to it. Makes it really pop more. I'll explain later when we're done at the end here. But this is an alternative method that you could use if you want to add a little bit more to it. And here we have our final product, our Boxty. Made of pancakes, some with the cheese, some without, and a nice spoonful of sour cream on the side. This is your traditional, more or less, I would say, traditional Irish Boxty. So I hope you all enjoyed this second episode of Season 3 from Castle Kitchen. We look forward to next week. That week we will be making shepherd's pie, another traditional Irish dish. So, from your host, the Phantom Chef, we look forward to cooking with you again. Till then, take care and enjoy these nice potato pancakes, aka Boxty.